Happy birthday, Bramble. Hi everyone, hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today I'm part of a birthday collaboration for Bramble, and I hope she's having an amazing birthday. So when she asked me to be a part of her birthday collaboration, it was a no-brainer. I was definitely going to be part of it, and she's so sweet and very supportive. So didn't take much thinking on my part. I was just, okay, I'm in. So thank you for asking me. And thank you all for watching, I guess. So let's get started. So I've already applied a base and cure to the nail. So I'm doing one nail on camera and then I did two off camera. And those I will show you later. So base and cure. So there is a theme, and the theme is Cameo Birthday Collab. So, oh man, this is gonna be funny, but since I am Afrikaans speaking, I thought she said camo, and I was thinking, and she asked for a snowflakes and things to be incorporated because her birthday is in the winter, and I was like, how on earth am I going to do this with a camo background? Army background versus snowflakes, and I was and luckily for me I realized the spelling is different, and I googled and I was like, oh, this is what she meant. So Bramble, you almost had army nails. But luckily I actually googled. Okay, so to my palette I'm adding a light blue, if I can open it. Since this is a longer nail, I'm adding a little bit more than I would normally use. A white. Again, using a little bit more than I normally would. Another shade of blue. And a jelly blue. I'm so sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. We are having a heat wave. So I'm taking my dotting tool and I'm just going to there we go. So as a for the background, I'm just going to do a marble. So I'm just floating the product. Oh, the English today. On a normal day it's not great to begin with, but when it's this hot, man, it seems to be even worse. So I'm just gently floating to where I want it to be, covering the entire nail. And I'm going to repeat the process until the free edge, up to the free edge. So after it's been cured, this is what it's going to look like, and I'm just going to add a matte top coat and I'm going to cure. So I'm going to use a mold, but I'm going to use a jelly blue. To a white, but I'm going to make 2 dots. I do not want the entire sculpture to be white. It should have different shades in it. And then I'm going to use a black, dot of black. And I'm going to use my dotting tool just to mix the white and black together. Going to pick up another dot of white and just mix it in there. So I have different shades of grey. Oops. And now we can start. So I'm going to be using or doing this one. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to see. Okay, there we go. This one. So first, I'm going to be applying the jelly blue to where I want it. There we go. I'm just going to turn around and see. Okay, good. Maybe a little bit more, I'm thinking. There we go. And I'm going to give that a quick flash cure. So after the flash cure's been done, I'm going to fill in, start filling in face part, a little bit there. So I'm not covering the entire mold on the inside, only parts of it. Just see. Okay, a little bit there as well. Turn around and see. Okay, and I'm thinking we need a little bit more blue on that side as well. So let's do blue there as well. I want this to tie in with the background created on the nail. So a little bit more to that side. So right about there. Good. And I'm going to give this a flash cure as well, because I do not want the colors to mix. Now that that has been done, we can move on to the darker gray. Now I can go over the white if I wanted to. It's not going to make too much of a difference. And there as well. I'm just wiping my brush, and now I'm picking up some of the light gray. And I'm just filling in the rest. You can go over the jelly blue as well. It will give it an interesting look without drowning out the color. Let me just check and see. Good. And I'm going to give that a full 60-second cure. So I'm just going to demold and put it to the side. And now we can begin to assemble the nail. So to my palette, I am adding some rubber top. There we go. And I have my flash cure lamp here as well. Now I'm thinking we want this one here. So I'm just placing where I want the frame to be. And I'm not too worried if it's a little too big, because we will be covering it with a gloss top coat once we're done. So that will definitely hide the rubber top coat I'm using right now. So I'm just placing it down, getting it to where I want it to be. I'm thinking, there we go. And I'm going to give that a flash cure on my flash cure lamp, just to keep it in place so it's not moving on me. So if you haven't yet, please go and check out Bramble's channel. She's really sweet, really supportive. And overall she's just a very fun person. Okay, so next I'm going to be applying a little bit of the top coat, the rubber top there. I'm going to place a little bit there. Hold on, let me find something else to pick this up with. Okay, so next I'm going to apply some more of the top coat there. And I'm going to add tone. Just going to move this to where I want it to be. Let me find another one. So I'm going to add a little bit of the top coat again, the rubber top coat. Right there. And I'm just going to pick up some caviar beads. So one. Okay, that's way too much. Okay. Let me just get them to where I want it. There we go. And I'm going to give that a flash cure as well. There we go. So to my palette I'm adding a little bit of the Born Pretty Transfer Foil Glue Gel. And using my brush I'm just going to draw in another circle. And I'm going to fill that in with the transfer foil glue gel, making sure that it's evenly spread as far as possible, or as much as possible. And I'm going to give that a 60-second cure as well. And now I'm going to be using some holographic foil. I'm just going to transfer to the circle we just created. This does not have to be perfect. In fact, the less perfect the better, because this will be turned into a holographic jewel, and this just helps to give it more of a character. Good. And now I'm just going to take some more of the rubber top and add it to my palette. Hold on, maybe I should do this first, real quick. I'm going to add a little bit of matte top coat to the holographic design. Okay, so now I'm going to add the top coat, the rubber top, just around the circle. So this can be used as a glue as well. If you're using a rhinestone glue, that would work perfectly as well. And I'm just going to grab the other frame. Let me just see which way to switch. Okay, like this. And I'm just going to add that to the frame as well, or to the circle I created. Push down, move up a little bit more. There we go, and I'm going to give that a flash cure to keep it in place. And now I'm going to take my jelly blue, or blue jelly, and I'm just going to add that to the frame to create the gem. And then I'm going to give that a full cure, I'm sorry. So once it's been cured, I'm going to take my diamond top coat, and I'm just going to fill in the part we just created. And I do want this part to be a little bit raised, so I'm using a little bit more of the top coat. There we go. And then I'm going to give that a 60-second cure as well. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but you can see the holographic from the foil moving when you move the nail. Okay, so now we can add our statue. So I'm just going to add more of the top coat, rubber top, in here. And I'm also going to add some here. And now we can add our statue. What happened? Hold on. Let me just fix this real quick. There we go. Just need to place it in the middle. Man, I'm hoping I'm in shot. There we go. And let's add another one of these gems to the bottom as well. And I'm going to give that a 60-second cure and just go over with a top coat, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the nail finished. I hope you like it, Bramble. But let me show you the other two as well. Okay, so the first nail I created was this one. And I incorporated more snowflakes. And then the second one was this one with the ice in the middle. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see all the detail. And then the one we just created. So have a very, very happy birthday, Bramble. And thank you so much for asking me to be a part of this collaboration. I really enjoyed it. And thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.